I'm thinking about how, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people probably think, well, they think, well, you know, Kendrick is, he's immature. Why don't he want a woman? It's not that I don't want a woman. I want a woman, but I don't think I need a woman based on the reality of women and how women operate. Women are not women don't operate according to what we see on TV. They're more in-depth details to the inner workings of their mind and how, you know, what they do display as far as, you know, what they're really about versus what we assume. And for example, like, okay, so dude might be like, well, you know, yeah, man, you know, I love my woman, you know, I ain't gonna never cheat on my woman. But you know what though? If you never cheat on your woman, then your woman don't really know how you'll endure under the test. She might think to herself, well, damn, he's never cheated on me. And if he ever did get another piece of pussy, that'll be the piece of pussy he'll leave me for. You know what I'm saying? And folk might be like, well, what do you mean? I might be like, you know what I'm saying? A woman, I had a woman tell me, she's like, she don't want no woman that don't know other man. I mean, she don't want no woman that don't know other woman want. You know what I'm saying? What I was about to say is true as hell too. But, and that was said wrongly, but not intentionally. My words got to them. But they don't. So a woman, your woman might want you to cheat. She might want you to cheat. She might be like, yeah, go out there and cheat, and then that'll let the other chick and other motherfuckers know, like, yo, he went out there and cheated, and who did he come back to? He came back to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went out there, he tested it. He had this pussy first. He went out there and tested some other pussy, and he came back to this pussy, like saying that this pussy stand the test of time. You know what I'm saying? And who could conceive of that? I can never conceive of that because I'm one of those prevention, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure type persons. I'm one of those people who's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna cheat on my wife. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think. And right now my tongue is being tied. Believe me, yo, the spirits are working against me. And when the spirits work against you, like actively, that's because they don't have you. They don't have me. You know, some people, they don't realize that the spirits are working against them, but not as bad as they were working against them when they did not have them. So it's like, you might be like, well, damn, man, spirits trying, you know, they trying to get me to do some wrong shit. The devil trying to get me. And then the devil, he's trying hard as hell to get you. But then you might be like, well, damn, fuck it. I'm going to make my deal. I'm going to go ahead and make a bargain and lay out the outlines of which I'm going to do the wrong shit and then work with the devil. And then you'll be like, well, damn, they've raised, you know, the evil has raised up off of me. That's why I'm saying, like, when things are working, you know, against you because they ain't got you. And people be like, oh, man, you better go and make your deal like I did, man. I sold the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I sold my soul. You know, and there ain't nothing about me that's human no more. You know what I'm saying? And they thinking, well, you know, yeah, I sold my soul. I made my deal. He don't fuck with me no more. Yes, he do. When you sold your soul or whatever you did to alter yourself for the worse, he's still fucking with you. He just don't fuck with you as much because when you made that deal, you became your own worst enemy. Because all he could do was tempt you with shit. But you delivered yourself to that motherfucker on the level of, well, damn, I'm gonna make my deal. You did that. So at that point in time, he's like, well, shit, I ain't gotta do shit to a motherfucker that'll fuck itself up. You know what I'm saying? The devil's like, I'm trying to get motherfuckers that's really trying hard. And I guess I put too much attention to this motherfucker and then he didn't fucking deliver himself up. Almost like Mel Bozier on motherfucking Spawn. When he was like, you know, the fucking Violator was doing shit, and he was like, well, you know, the Violator was trying to get, you know, Spawn to, like, you know, yeah, you know, you already fucked up, you're already in the goddamn bad area, some shit, you know what I'm saying, of making deals and shit. You already, you know what I'm saying, and then what happened? Spawn did something to the Violator, and he ends up going back to hell, and it's almost like, you know, Mel Bozier is tired of the goddamn Violator, like saying that, like, this motherfucker right here, I got him. He lives for the goddamn punishment and torture I give him. It ain't even no goddamn fun no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever weird ass, freaky ass shit that's going on between Mel Bozier and the Violator as far as punishment, you'd be like, well, it's only hell when you don't like the shit. So when you start enjoying the shit that they're doing in hell, the devil's like, God damn, Mel Bozier's like, well, God damn, I gotta do some different shit. This motherfucker enjoy it too much. You know? You know, you might be with your woman or some shit, you know, be like, yo, she been bad, I'm a spank her. And this chick is looking at you like, yes, spank me. You're like, God damn. You're like, you been bad the whole time. Like, yes, you would treat me too good. You would treat me like I was your angel. I was trying to reveal the devil in me, but you wouldn't let me. But how does the song go? She's an angel in your arms this morning. She's gonna be the devil in someone else's arms tonight. And my tune is out because people have been doing ride-by smokes. Like when I made that 21 minute, 43 second video about how, you know, this CBDC's central bank digital currency is coming out, and I want to do some work on it. Thanks, Ron Yates. Peace, mad props, Ron Yates. I want to go and do more research on it because I realized, but Ron laid it out though. I'm gonna tell you. It was what's her name? Her name was Catherine Austin Fitts. Yeah, Catherine Austin Fitts, and it's Carl Tuckerson from Fox News, and they talked about the social credits, social critics or social credit. You get like social credits, and basically it's like saying that I don't even know. Well, I did not know what a social credit was, but I realized that when they would use social credits as a penalization, it's like saying that they will shut you out of society. I'm not exactly entirely going through that right now, but believe me, because I have made that 21-minute video, things like that, because I won't, then yeah, they're working on that, but they haven't. And see, I was talking to somebody else, I ain't gonna talk about it, I ain't gonna call no names, and they were like, well, you know, people aren't gonna accept that. It's not a choice. The government has to accept it, and see, look, they're saying that, you know, the government can control your money and they can track your spending, but what people don't realize is that the government is imposing this upon the American people because of a foreign government. Because the foreign government, I'm not gonna name it, I know who it is. The foreign government is like, yo, look, if you want to still receive goods from us, then the goods that we give you, we're gonna have to be able to monitor them. You know what I'm saying? To see what your purchases are, so we can see at what rate we might give you discounts upon certain perishable goods. And because they're perishable, then we would give you a deal on them. Like if you know, like saying that if you choose to buy the right stuff, then you can get a whole lot of it. Like perishables, the best potential discounts on certain goods are perishable goods because they gotta get sold. So it's like, well, you know what? If you're gonna like get all these items from us or buy all these items from us that are gonna be destroyed or perish anyway and go or spoil, if we know you're buying them, then we'll get them to you, you know, and that helps our farmers. We're doing the United States is doing a shitty deal to our farmers. We are holding our farmers to very high, stringent standards in terms of repairing equipment. Which means that, you know, they said, I think I heard somewhere, I'm going to document it for as much as I'm making this video, I'm going to document it and add that to it. They're saying things to the nature like saying that, well, you know, if you have damaged farm equipment, you can only get it repaired by the United States government's repairmen, mechanics. Like saying that you can't find your own deal. You can't find like, well, I know a jackleg, or I know a dude that used to work for the government and he knew how to fix it. No, they're like, you come to us, you pay top notch, because I guess they're getting subsidized. I mean, we never get the whole story. Like sometimes the government might be like, well, you know what? You're gonna have to pay an arm and a leg to get your stuff fixed. But when it comes time to you getting that national distribution, we're gonna open the doors for that. It's like having a record deal. Like saying that, you know, you could grow your own crops and try to get that stuff off at the farmer's market, but that stuff is perishable. So what you go out there moving it around, bumping it around, and you don't sell, that's gonna be your loss. But if you pay these high prices in farm equipment repair, you know, then we'll pay for the shipping and all that shit. And all you do is just grow it and pay that. It's almost like saying that what you don't pay, what you would, you're going to pay in motherfucking repairs what you thought you would have made as an extra profit. But you're going to get your distribution line saying that nothing that you grow will be left to perish. And if it does perish, it'll be out of your hands. The government has taken, you know, upon themselves to give you what they're going to give you for it, you know, on the strength, you know, on the strength that you get it repaired by their, you know, your equipment being, your damaged farm equipment being repaired by their repairmen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about now how this video is not even of the quality that I wanted to be, because I was outside a little while ago and somebody drove up and down the street smoking cigarettes. I'm like, I think they're putting crack in these cigarettes. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't really feel like myself. And I realized that, you know, that's another thing too. Like I said, like my whole part about the devil is like saying that when you're doing the right thing, people are like, no, man, you gotta be like. I was trying to find that part in Castlevania, the game, Lords of Shadow part, Castlevania Part 2, Lords of Shadow Part 2, where Dracula's trying to leave the castle. And the castle's like, no, you can't leave. You know, it's almost like when my man was like on that the Boondocks with they had the damn yo, the fucking hater, what was it, the hater brigade or some shit, was like Jimmy, damn, see what I'm saying? It was Red Fox, Esther from Red Fox, and goddamn Jimmy Walker and shit. It was the hateration or some shit. And then Red Fox is like, you know, a crab's only job is to keep another crab down. And it's almost like with certain people, like I say, I can't just say black people, but I have to find out, you know. But you know what it is, these crabs. So it's almost like their mentality is more so like, well, you know, our job is to keep you down, like you can't rise above the rest. And it's almost like, I'm not trying to be against the powers that be, but I'm not gonna destroy myself to anesthetize myself and numb my brain from functioning to know what's going on. Like saying it, where in my sobriety, I know what's going on and I'm able to be like, yo, fuck it, I can't change it. But these motherfuckers are worse than me because they know what's going on and it pisses them off and they accept it, so they get high. So it's almost like, say the powers that be are like, well, you know, we need whoever knows about this shit, they gotta be like not trying to stop it. I'm not trying to stop shit. I'm just making videos for as much as I'm like, yo, I know what's going on. I'm chilling. But these other motherfuckers is like, you know, they on some old, man, if I didn't get high and drunk every day based on what I know about what they doing, I would be then fuck. I threw a monkey wrench in they shit. But I can't let you know more than me about what's going on. Even though you're not gonna do anything, it's just a personal fucking hateration type thing. It's fucked up. Peace, peace. I mean, right there.